Taylor Swift just opened up big time in her new Rolling Stone cover story. She called Kanye West two-faced and shared intimate details about trying to reconnect with him. But we obviously know how that didn't work out. Oh, you guys, the tea today is hot. What is up, you guys? It's Sussan Mourad here with Clevver News, and we know that the Taylor Swift Rolling Stone cover story is really long, so don't worry, we've got you covered. We're gonna break down everything you need to know right here, so get comfy. Before we get into all of the details of what Taylor said, I just have to take a moment and appreciate how unbelievable she looks in these photos. I mean, seriously, she looks amazing. But moving on, probably the most shocking part of the article, and the reason most of you are here, is the tea she spilled about Kanye West. Taylor spoke in depth about she and Kanye's high-profile falling out and how she attempted to reconnect with him back in 2015. Taylor said, quote, "I started to feel like we reconnected, which felt great for me because all I ever wanted my whole career after that thing that happened in 2009 was for him to respect me." She'd also talked about how they'd gone out to dinners together and felt like she was, quote, "healing some childhood rejection or something from when I was 19. But then the 2015 VMAs came around. And in case you forgot, Taylor actually presented Kanye with the Video Vanguard Award that year.
"I am honored to present the 2015 Vanguard Award to my friend, Kanye West."
But that moment didn't exactly go how she expected. Taylor explained in detail in the Rolling Stone article her side of the story. She said, quote, "He's getting the Vanguard Award. He called me up beforehand and he's like, I really would like for you to present this Vanguard Award to me. This would mean so much to me," and went into all of the reasons why it means so much, because he can be so sweet. He can be the sweetest. And I was so stoked that he asked me that. She continued on and said, quote, "And so I wrote this speech up, and then we get to the VMAs and I make this speech and he screams, 'MTV got Taylor Swift up here to present me this award for ratings.'" Here's the moment in case you don't remember exactly how that went down.
"You know how many times they announced Taylor was going to give me the award because it got them more ratings?"
Taylor said it was that moment that she realized who Kanye really was. She told Rolling Stone that, quote, "I realized he is so two-faced, that he wants to be nice to me behind the scenes, but then he wants to look cool, get up in front of everyone and talk." Taylor also talked about how he called her about his famous lyrics, only to release the song with the words, "I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. I made that famous without her knowledge or consent of the second half." And we all know the drama that ensued after that, but Taylor is actually talking about the specific details of she and Kanye's infamous phone call for the first time in a while. She said, quote, "The world didn't understand the context and the events that led up to it because nothing ever just happens like that without some lead up. Some events took place to cause me to be pissed off when he called me a That was not just a singular event. Basically, I got really sick of the dynamic between he and I. And that wasn't just based on what happened on that phone call and with that song, it was kind of a chain reaction of things." Taylor also compared her drama with Kanye to his falling out with Drake. She said, quote, "And then he literally did the same thing to Drake. He gravely affected the trajectory of Drake's family and their lives. It's the same thing. Getting close to you, earning your trust, detonating you. Go watch Drake talk about what happened. And don't worry, we've got that for you too."
Lift Yourself comes out with him just talking nonsense. This guy's trolling me. Yeah, this was like a manipulative, like, I want to break you thing.
But Taylor didn't spend the whole interview talking about Kanye. She opened up about the constant criticism from haters and even her fans, no matter what she does. She said, quote, "If I did something good, it was for the wrong reasons. If I did something brave, I didn't do it correctly. If I stood up for myself, I was throwing a tantrum. And so I found myself in this endless mockery echo chamber." She also opened up about how her girl squad backfired. You know, the same girl squad that showed up with her to the VMAs the night of Kanye's Vanguard Award? It included other celebs like Selena Gomez, Cara Delevingne, Martha Hunt, Carly Kloss, Gigi Hadid, Lily Aldridge, and Lena Dunham. Taylor said, quote, "Yeah, I never would have imagined that people would have thought this is a clique that wouldn't have accepted me if I wanted to be in it. Holy that hit me like a ton of bricks." But somehow we still haven't got to the most shocking part of this interview. What surprised me the most is that Taylor revealed that she almost decided to quit music altogether.
I can't believe it.
When asked how close she came to quitting, she said, quote, "I definitely thought about that a lot. I thought about how my words are the only way of making sense of the world and expressing myself, and now any words I say or write are being twisted against me. People love a hate frenzy. It's like piranhas. People had so much fun hating me, and they didn't really need very many reasons to do it. I can't even begin to imagine a world without Taylor's music in it. I mean, let that sink in for a second. I'm so glad that she stuck it out because now we have Lover and it's just the most beautiful thing ever. Taylor also opened up about one of my personal favorite tracks, I Forgot That You Existed, which is the opening track on the album. Taylor alluded that the song is actually not about a romantic past, but rather Scott Borchetta. You know, the guy that sold all of her masters to Scooter Braun for $300 million? Which is honestly surprising because I've got to admit, I really did think it was either about Calvin Harris or Kanye West. But anyway, Taylor opened up about when she got to the I Forgot That You Existed place. She said, quote, "It was sometime on the Reputation tour, which was the most transformative emotional experience of my career. That tour put me in the healthiest, most balanced place I've ever been. After that tour, bad stuff can happen to me, but it doesn't level me anymore. The stuff that happened a couple of months ago with Scott Borchetta would have leveled me 3 years ago and silenced me." But clearly none of that is going to stop Taylor now. She has made it very clear that she and her music are here to stay. And honestly, I couldn't be more grateful. So there you have it, you guys, all of the best moments from Taylor's Rolling Stone interview, all rolled into just a few minutes. Yeah, you're welcome. But now it is your turn. I want to know what you guys think of all of this news. I mean, were you surprised at all by all of the tea that Taylor revealed in this one interview? And also, can you believe that she actually almost quit music for good? I don't want to think about that. And also, how stunning does she look in this spread? She looks amazing. Let me know everything you think in the comment section below. And while you're down there leaving comments, you guys, look, if you haven't subscribed to Clevver News before, I'm kind of like running out of ways to say this, so I'm just going to say it. Hit that subscribe button right there and hit the bell, and that way you'll be the first to know the second we post anything on Taylor or any of your other favorite celebs. And you can catch up on everything you missed right over here. I'm Sussan Mourad. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.